I know that you ain't as ill as me. Changing the game and he opening eyes. Knew I would do it, this ain't a surprise. Work through the hating and telling me lies. Still I've been winning like taking the prize. No friends, I be chilling alone. Don't
2KMC here to break down what's going on in NBA 2K20. Starting with your 2K Compete events. Saturday, we've got Boot Camp. My players with a 75 overall or lower can hop in.
Back up. I'm in the 7, I'm gonna act up. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'ma need you to back up. Spilling the tea, stirring the cup. I'ma need you to back up. I'ma need you to back up. Yep. I'm in the 7, I'm
Soaring high above the Willamette River towards our location tonight in downtown Portland. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trail Blazers as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Some extra minutes to fill as a pair of players are listed as inactive tonight due to injury.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. And it's Paul in at the point guard. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Sabonis is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Damian Lillard. And early in the season, Clark, rotations getting settled. How important do you think it is to have players who really embrace their roles on that team?
You know, I think it's a combination of accepting and embracing your roles, really relishing what it is you're to do and to star in what your particular role is, and finding that out oftentimes is a work in progress even throughout the season.
And probably managing maybe some disappointment if you aren't in the role you thought you were going to be in.
Well said. Exactly right.
Now here's Davis, and he comes up with the deuce. Davis has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Lakers.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Pass to Sabonis. Here's Lillard, and the shot goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Passes it to Sabonis. Noel. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Kuzma. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
To the middle, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going. Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
They need this. Here's Nurkic. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Lets the 3 fly. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Offensive rebound. Here's Sabonis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Davis.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Clark, you always say you can't run away from the DNA. Well, Sabonis, the son of the Lithuanian legend, Arvydas Sabonis.
Kevin, I'm glad you've been paying attention to me over the years. You're right, though. That DNA stays with you. And the younger Sabonis has done his dad very proud. He's 6'11" to his dad, 7'3", but he's displayed the same kind of combination of strength and skill that his dad possessed.
And Davis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 5. Noel, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Davis. What a tremendous game he played against Minnesota. James, the pass to Davis. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Noel, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
It's good. 10 points for Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now, here's Nurkic. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he also controlled the backboard as well. I mean, he really did a terrific job.
Here is Lillard. There's the triple. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Timberwolves. Lots of room. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
James, no good. Trailblazers trail by 6. Noel. The shot's good. So it's the Lakers now. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Terry Stotts for a minute. One player he mentioned was Chris Paul. Coach said he is just a gamer. He'll do whatever it takes to win. And we've got to have that same determination. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's James. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Nurkic with the block. Here's McDaniels, guarded by Kuzma. McDaniels kicks to Sabonis. Here's Lillard, up and in on the layup. Lillard's got 7.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so here's Portland after the basket by the Lakers. Here's McDaniels. Again, the Trailblazers score.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James looking it over. And they double up James. Back to Kuzma. This one for 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's McDaniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He has 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Caruso. Sinks the triple. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Buries the long-range jumper. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
Here's Roach. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Collins passes to Nance. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Banked in off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Clarkson, and again it's the Lakers from deep.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Roach. Just could not put it together in that loss to San Antonio.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Caruso, the pass to Clarkson. The 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 4. Pass to Edwards. Now Holiday. Now here's Edwards. The pass to Roach. 5 to shoot. Puts it up. Nance with the rebound.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Sabonis grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Watford. He's got 6. Caruso kicks to Clarkson. Again, Los Angeles. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Here's Roach. Larry Nance comes up with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Roach. He's got 7. Basket counts. Roach has got 9.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Clarkson against Holiday. It's good.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Sabonis. Rebound the Lakers. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Passes to Clarkson. Here's Watford. He has 6. From outside the arc, they grab their own miss, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Portland calling for the foul. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Nance. And the Lakers making a change here. Both free throws good from Nance. Trailblazers trail by 8. Here's Roach. He's got 9. Can't hit from the elbow.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 8. From Portland, we're back in a moment. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Cook. Marc Gasol is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Osman in at the 3.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And they double up Gasol. It's deflected. And now Portland on the break. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
Lakers leading by 4. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Clark, who are a few under-the-radar guys who really get it done scoring the ball at that forward position?
Well, I tell you what, a couple of names that come to mind. Bogan Bogdanovic, outstanding scorer. Gallinari, and then John Collins, and the young fella down in Atlanta. Those 3 guys are all a little bit undervalued as scorers.
Nurkic checked in for Portland. McDaniels comes in for Justin Holiday. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Here's Roach. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Roach has got 11 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And now Portland on the break. Here's McDaniels. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Pass to Caruso. Takes the three. Here's Nance. Gasol trying to free himself up. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Nurkic can't hit. Lakers leading by 6. Beyond the arc. Nance, no good. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's McDaniels. Rejected by Gasol.
You really got to admire the reach of Gasol. He's excellent at utilizing those long arms of his to turn away shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from McDaniels. Lakers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here is Cook. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Gasol trying to get open is Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, when he came into the league, Gasol's weakness was thought to be defense, but now one of the NBA's premier post defenders.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. Kuzma outside. Inside. And Davis throws it down hard.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
James checked in for Marc Gasol. Now here's LeBron.
Oh! It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
So it's Portland now. Lillard with it. He's coming off a 25-point game against San Antonio.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Lakers leading by 3. And here is LeBron. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Kuzma. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 5.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. That shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's McDaniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
Kuzma, right side. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Taking on everybody, all comers. Kuzma's very aggressive, and he's used to getting hit on the way up. Plays well through contact.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron, good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lillard up top, defended by Paul. And Lillard kicks to McDaniels. Pass to Leaf. Can they get it? Offensive rebound. Here's McDaniels. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McDaniels got a pair of triples in the second now for Portland.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
James finds Paul. Back to LeBron. Paul outside. On the wing, James. Lakers working the ball around now. To the inside. Here's Kuzma. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Kuzma's got 9.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
To the left side wing. Noel. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 assists tonight.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Lillard. He's got 10. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got his 5th rebound in this one. Loads it up for Davis. Great communication on the alley-oop. And the Lakers lead by 19.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Nurkic dishes to Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 6 in the quarter.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
And they double up Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Now a timeout called by Portland. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Los Angeles, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And the shot goes in. And that's 15 points for Lillard.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Clarkson finds Davis. Over Sabonis. Davis with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Lillard the pass to Edwards. Holiday surveying the floor. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here is Holiday. Defense is right there. 2 points. That one goes. Lakers leading by 16. Ball outside. Fires the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
They know he's looking for him, so it's easy to see why Paul's teammates love it.
Lillard dishes to Holiday. Off target from outside. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Los Angeles. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Now here is Holiday. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Lillard. Three-pointer. But they'll get another chance. Sabonis tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled, and you saw all of that right there.
Here's Davis. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
The Trailblazers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Clarkson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I tell you what, really a good-looking young player. Clarkson drives, takes the contact. What I really like about him, he plays with an edge. This is a guy who's trying to prove something all the time.
Sabonis, the pass to Roach. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Anthony Davis. Great showing for him last season. He averaged 22 points per game last season, 14 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Passes it to Caruso. He kicks it to Clarkson. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to McDaniels. Over Collins. And Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. To the paint, here's Davis. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Here's McDaniels. Cans it from downtown. McDaniels got 16.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 27 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Trailblazers trail by 21. McDaniels is out there with Edwards. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Lillard. The offensive rebound. Nurkic. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Edwards. Clark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation. But I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf, and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Here's McDaniels. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Paul outside. Back to James. Davis kicks to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Kuzma passes to Davis. Shoots over Nurkic. Almost, but it rolls out. Trailblazers trail by 19. Noel. Oh, good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Down low, here's Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by James.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
High post, Nurkic. Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. Portland again missing. Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Kuzma. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And Lillard kicks to McDaniels. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Kuzma slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And here are the Trailblazers now. Dishes it to Nurkic. Here's McDaniels. Knocks down the three ball. McDaniels got 21.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, LeBron's vision is second to none, and his decision-making just as good. Slick pass there.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Lillard the pass to McDaniels. Fires from the wing. He squares up and sinks it. McDaniels got 7 points for the quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Outside, Davis. And they double up Davis. Kuzma outside. Shot clock at 6. From deep, James. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Now Lillard. He's got 17. The pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Up again.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
For Portland, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Lillard for the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Lillard's got 20 points.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 21. Davis kicks to LeBron. Sabonis with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Davis. Off target from three-point range.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Davis. That shot off. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's McDaniels. James covering. No good on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Davis. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Davis has got 33 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Noel, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. 8 points for him.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Timeout called the Lakers.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Clarkson. Here's Watford. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. A challenging stretch here for Portland. Holiday, the pass to Roach. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Here's Caruso. And again, it's the Lakers.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Roach. Sabonis trying to get open. Roach, no good. Kuzma finds Nance. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And for Portland, they're shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. To the middle, here's Sabonis. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Sabonis has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Here's Caruso. 5 points in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Unloads from 13. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Watford. He's got 8. Back to Kuzma. Sabonis with the steal. Edwards passes to Holiday. Gets to the corner and buries it. Holiday's got 8 points.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Caruso looking for an opening. Takes it from 10. The shot's good from Nance. He's got 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Here's Roach. He's got 11. From deep. They get the rebound. From the arc. That shot off.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Clarkson. Here's Caruso. He's got 5, just 4 to shoot. Nance with it. Sabonis defending, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Roach. 1:27 left to play in the third.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Inside. And Nance kicks to Caruso. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Caruso. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer, no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Portland, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Collins checked in for the Lakers. Chris Paul comes in for Clarkson, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 21. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Paul looking around to the inside. 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Roach. 13 points in the game. Clock at 6. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. Roach has got 4 points in the quarter.
In perfect timing. This run is exactly what they needed, and it's right when they needed it. They couldn't afford to wait any longer.
Yeah, it's still a big hill to climb. I mean, it was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in that lead before we got to the fourth quarter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Defensively, we got to give a little more pressure to their shots, all right? Make them make the second, third, fourth play.
That's Terry Stotts drawing the line defensively. Doesn't want the first guy with the ball to beat him.
And that's where a total effort is needed. Get back quickly, match up, call out screens, really the complete package.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Lakers. Larry Nance out there with Collins. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Nance. And that one's good, Caruso.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. I mean, he's getting to his spots, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Here's Roach. Clark, it feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they could be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching it. We're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Cook's checked in. That free throw good from Gasol. The pass to Edwards. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Feeds to Jerebko. Pass to Leiden. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends cultures. The pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game, all of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
And the technical free throw is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Los Angeles with another miss.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gasol, no good. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lillard with no one around. Off target from the wing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. And it's Jerebko, top of the key. Gasol with the rebound. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Snell. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. 4 on the shot clock. In the corner, Cook with it. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Lillard from outside hits the three-point bomb. Lillard's got 23 points.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here is Cook. Pass to Osman. Back to Cook. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Collins, second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Jerebko. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. Over Caldwell Pope. Edwards, that's good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here is Cook, covered by Lillard. Gasol passes to Collins. Doesn't go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Edwards with it. Here's Lillard. To the right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leiden. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here is Cook. And there's Marc Gasol on the assist from Cook. And it's 8 points for Marc Gasol.
Boy, the confidence of Gasol on the block is really impressive to see. I mean, once he gets good positioning, he goes right to work.
Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Lillard for three. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Portland.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Now the pass to Osman. Clark, should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. Justin Holiday's checked in for Edwards. Kicks it to Clarkson. Pass to Cook. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The Lakers get it back in a new 14. Tries from 10. Good as the jump shot falls.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. The dish to Gasol. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now Lillard. He dishes it to Snell. And he banks in the layup.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. James outside. Davis down low. He's guarded by Nurkic.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Ball against Lillard. Here's McDaniels. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kuzma kicks to James. Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds?
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
Here's McDaniels. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 5th rebound in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
And both free throws good for James.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Noel. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. To the paint, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Portland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Jerebko, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And you know what, fellas? You've got to really, really admire somebody with the confidence to even try a pass like that.
That one good for 2.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 7th assist in the game. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Can't hit from 12. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-5 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
But, Greg, still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes it to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 36. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Snell. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Nance passes to Caruso. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.